All right, 3 days after being extradited from Mexico, Tanya Couch, the mother of that affluenza teen, could be looking at 10 years behind bars for helping her son flee the country. Tanya Couch is back in the United States with bail set at $1 million. She faces charges of hindering the apprehension of a felon. Her son, Ethan, was serving probation for the DUI deaths of 4 people in Texas. Ethan Couch is still in custody in Mexico because his lawyers filed to seek protection and block deportation. The two led U.S. Marshals on a manhunt that ended after authorities traced their cell phones to a resort town in Mexico. I want to bring in my legal guys, Avery Friedman, a civil rights attorney and law professor in Cleveland, and Richard Herman, a New York criminal defense attorney and law professor, back with us from Las Vegas. All right, good to see you guys again. And so Richard, is confusing as to why they both wouldn't, I guess, have made the same kind of legal move so that neither could be taken out of Mexico. But even then, back to that, how is it that Ethan, has this kind of protection so that he would not be extradited when Mexico and the United States do have, an extradition agreement?
Fred, remember when we were little, we played that game Time Bomb, where you wound the thing up and you passed it around in a circle, and eventually it goes off?
Hot potato. I remember it as hot potato, maybe. Okay, but go ahead.
It's just a matter of time. He's coming home. The mother had to come home. They can't stay in Mexico. We have treaties with Mexico. He's coming home, and here's what he's going to face when he comes home. He's going to face maybe 120 days if his case gets removed to adult court, or an expiration of his probation when he hits 19 years old. That's it. As for the mother, she's a first-time offender here. As Avery said, the facts may be a little favorable to her. She's not going to get 10 years in prison. I'd be flabbergasted if she got a year in prison.
Really?
I think she's going to get only probation. And, that's how this case is winding up here.
As highly publicized as this has become, and the kind of outrage that has followed, whether it be his, 10 years probation, or whether it be fleeing the country with your mother.
Well, let that outrage on the judge who gave him the probation. That's where the outrage should be. But if he comes home and the case gets removed to adult court, he's going to get hit with 10 years further probation. Now, this Moronenza kid is going to violate that. And when he does, he'll be subject to 10 years in prison per death. So, the story's not over.